Welcome, everyone. I'm Nicholas Bailey to our Arcane Recovery.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, you're welcome. I figured
Ari.
that, maybe we could ask our player over here, Nicholas Saley, what all the secrets are that we need to uncover, because I'm just so... What's the answer? I'm dying.
Yeah, what's the answer?
God.
You're all about to be dying.
I'm Jake Taylor. Oh, God.
As Gale.
I don't know. First thing in my mind. Arcane Recovery.
Sorry, I just threw Nick for a loop.
It's 10:35
p.m.
Yes. Yeah, we're all with it. Welcome to Arcane Recovery, where this is a 1-minute long intro. But this is an after talk show of the past 2 episodes, 17 and 18. And this, also so you guys know, is that this was day 1 of our recording palooza.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So to kind of let you know what this recording palooza is, it is a given weekend where all 7 of us had dedicated 3 days to record 6 episodes back to back.
Friday 3 to 11, Saturday 10 to 10, Sunday 9 to 1.
We are insane.
In the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 a.m. the next day.
God.
So this is our little recovery before the next 4 episodes ahead.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say we started off strong for these 2 episodes. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's just a puzzle.
We're all tweaking out. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
We are all feeling this feeling of, it's right there, it's right there.
It
feeling
is.
it for the last hour and a half.
And it's
it is
really
just-
painful.
We have
It's
been
crazy.
edged.
Over and
stand
over.
by that.
We
Damn
are
it.
over and over, and we're just ready.
Yeah. I'm ready to
I
finish.
just want to bust.
I'm ready to finish.
Give me the count.
I need it. I need to complete.
This fucking
Complete,
metaphor.
please. I'm bidding it. Bro, he's bidding too hard.
Yeah.
Campaign caster.
What bit was that?
That's our safe word. That's our safe
It's
word.
part of the same. It's the same thing.
It's a safe word.
That's the.
Campaign casters.
Oh, I'm campaigning.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. That's okay. That's okay. We're getting it all out. Like the giggles, everything.
I think we needed it after the end of that episode.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oy.
Yeah. So I guess starting off with a question you guys know or will be coming to you. What were your favorite moments of episodes 17 and 18?
Oh, baby.
I have something immediately. So
He's jumping.
Yeah, go for it.
I really enjoyed that little mini game that
That was so
Brian
cute.
got to do.
That was so fun.
It was very fun.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it quite a bit, and also just the moment that I got to have with Mrs. Grey Wolf was I enjoyed that quite a bit too.
I really like
That was really good. That was honestly, again, you rolled a d20. So all that was up to chance. I had it in
Wow.
here where it's like, hey, maybe this might be really funny if it happened.
How poetic for it to be the last one.
That's what I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dice.
These are the these are the moments when
What
the
I liked
dice-
about it
yeah.
is it was the last one, and all these moments of Brian being really fake and cheesy or
Yeah.
whatever, and
like
then
it's
suddenly,
like Brian and his element of lying, and yet
yeah,
what
and then
seals
suddenly,
the deal?
Yeah, he was himself.
But no, I really loved the minigame was really fun, and I had a blast. Now, would everyone we'll get to everyone else's favorite moment, but would everyone like to share their cards that they had? And if they had any secret
Yeah,
information.
The fucking
yeah.
information. I was like, because they're
that was
notable things, and obviously that didn't come up
There
at
were.
all.
And
because-
so to kind of explain a bit, Brian,
Oh, I didn't
was
do that. Oh, wow.
I kind of gave you a loaded gun, or what was it, Chekhov's gun a bit? Is that a good analogy for it?
maybe I don't know what the full analogy is.
Where I was like, I'm going to give you free creative control, where it's like, here's a silver piece, bring something back of value. And it could be any of the stuff, the obvious choice is stuff, but it also could have been information. So in case Brian wanted to ask about like things of like
Jake just made
there was
most
intense
information
frown on cards as well.
I had like
Yeah,
a
there's
whole whenever
Because you didn't have enough to think
Yeah.
about.
yeah.
you
So-
get a
Whenever
lot.
you-
Well, the one
Yeah, the
on
one that I
Ari's
fucking have is
is
crazy.
fucking insanity.
Yeah.
It's
Do you want to say it?
okay.
And I think that's why I
Yeah.
started making like connections toward the end because I didn't even like remember that I saw this.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
this is kind of
Subconsciously, I was-
huge.
Yeah. Who's the stall?
So this is the caged chorus. This is Rook the Changeling. My information: the Burning Spire Guild oversees the entrance to the underground library the butcher has stolen from that we found. There's another entrance through the black market. So the Burning Spire Guild is in fact.
There were multiple, like,
But we knew they looked over that area, but it's not
Yeah.
specifically the.
What?
It's just very interesting.
Yeah, that could have been information revealed.
And that's why I think I started like thinking that because I forgot I even
you
saw
looked
that,
at the yeah.
and I was like, "Wait, is there a connection?" Like for some reason, my
Yeah.
brain was so.
I kind
No,
of
but
caught wind
I
on
think
that.
there was other stuff that made sense to lead you to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
We're all a little mushy at this
Oh,
juncture.
good.
There was a whole. This was a different thing. As soon as you came up with the like the starting idea for this, you're like, "Here's silver. Give me back something of more value than this." Like my brain went very philosophical, and I was like, "What if you just gave the coin back and said, here, I gave you something more valuable, kindness." Gave it back to you.
Oh,
Ooh.
How would
that's
Again,
crazy.
It was totally up to Brian. Like
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That would have gotten rid of all of what we did though.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
it was
so smart.
yeah, it was a challenge where we're like
Hey! Generosity means you're horny.
It does. Fuck.
They don't know the context.
I don't know the context.
And you'll
Oh,
never
God.
know.
You'll never know. Just know. Like
Okay.
sometimes.
okay.
All right,
okay.
Men in Black 3.
yeah, back in.
Ashira's information was that the high priest Iago Cross has been seen going to the Red Fox Den and is supposedly
these are
is
huge.
supposedly buddies with Rosafi.
We have to pretend like we never read these.
I know. I
Yeah.
feel like I've learned really valuable
I
information.
know. I
crazy.
feel like this is a weird thing to share in the
Mine was
Arcane
not that
Recovery. I'm gonna be
valuable, I'm
honest
gonna be
because it's
honest.
like, oh, we know.
Mine wasn't that
information.
biting
I don't
either.
know.
I literally just said, would love to get ghost root powder from the silver spice rack. That was it.
So y'all,
But
so
you
we
could
got
bribe him. You
insane
could have
drops.
bribed him with that. Like you could have been like,
Well,
"I'll
yeah,
get
but
you
like
some."
that's like a lot of information on like the stuff we're trying to do, and I'm like, you know, I'd like to get some ghost root powder. That'd be really nice.
What'd you get?
It is like
Castrick
crazy.
the
What?
Nimble. I never said the Nimble. I don't know why.
Oh, I didn't
okay.
tell you my name at all.
That was the honest weights.
He said that the black market sells stolen blessed weapons from each church in the city.
That's still like mine.
That's sick as fuck.
Like what? I just wanted a spice. Like, that's so fucking funny. That makes so much.
yeah.
That makes so much sense
Yeah.
for this character.
This is a good one.
Kikyo worked with Lillian Drexler. She was a tailor for the Gold Leaf
Calisius.
Calisius, who owns the Cedar Song Manor.
Okay, these are insane pieces of information. We just don't.
One of the victims.
Bro, these are like clue cards.
Yeah. That's one of the victims, and it's the place that's going to have the event
Yeah.
after
Yeah, after you guys
the
arrest
butcher is solved.
I can't preface
Oh, the
enough.
Cedar
I
Song?
wanted powder.
Yeah.
That's where the
Like,
big event is for Liquid Luxury.
Yeah.
and stuff.
So
That's so
But
funny.
you can't have not everybody can have like the you know.
No, that's just so funny. It makes so much sense for my character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all I want is some powder. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
food.
So, are
What's
there
a
any
pooder?
questions you guys may have for
Okay,
this?
so what?
I don't know if I want to even ask because, like, I
Yeah,
feel
who's
like
the
it's going to
butcher?
be really hard to act it.
Hey,
Otherwise.
who's the butcher?
Yeah, you're right.
Because because we don't have this information.
Yeah, I have to pretend like I.
So
never
we
saw
just
that.
have to we just know that these things exist and we don't know them. That's really painful.
I would like to say I firmly still 100% think it's Zevris, and I think Ari failed the insight check with a 17 because he has been doing this for a year. It's not going to be that easy to read it on his
Oh,
face
God,
if he's
no.
lying or not.
Especially if
I
he's
feel like
like
it
a
would be a
legendary
much
dude or
higher
something.
DC. Yeah. I feel like we just didn't see it.
That's a good theory. A game theory. And
A campaign cast.
Okay, so that was Jake's favorite moment.
Oh, yes, favorite moments.
Mine was the minigame as well. I really like the minigame.
Yeah.
That was like my big one as well.
Yeah, I really love the take you guys all, because like I wanted to give you that creative freedom to be like,
Yeah.
here's a fun stall. And
That was really
go
fun.
about it
And
and
I
give
did
it give Jake a hard time.
Yeah, I haven't had enough of those. In
Yeah, I
this podcast.
know.
Dude, these
I also-
the dice were against you.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I also liked more of the connection with the dwarves, and there was a lot of things that was talking about Torbidir. And I was like, yay, my place that I used to be at.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when we were down in the library and we were like, "Hey, what's your name?" Jerry.
Yeah.
That was literally my favorite part.
That was
That was
awesome.
so fucking funny.
Oh, you're
That was a great deception. Loved
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, because like here, let me get these guys. Absolutely hilarious. Because like one of them is this
Oh, and Skippy.
Skippy.
Skippy. I was like, new pet?
New pet. Yeah. I was
Heath
like,
is doing some
Heath
sort of
lost
interpretive dance over here.
Hates lost.
I'm fine. Give me the keys. I
This
can
is
drive.
the most out of order Arcane.
the fire genasi was names was Vasm. It was him. He was this guy. His quirk was that he was very like about the like the
Bro,
order
are
of
you
the
okay?
collection.
What is happening with Heath right
He's
now?
just sleepy.
So like he's a very defensive,
He's like
cagey.
hallucinate.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
I did.
The dwarf, there was Letha. She was very dramatic and also like very demanding. She just like was very brutish. And then the hobgoblin, Jerry, they them. And he was his behavior was paranoid and anxious.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Aren't we all,
I
Jerry?
too relate to being a paranoid and anxious thing.
I agree. I agree. Isn't that how all think?
And that's in this comment. Yeah.
Damn.
Favorite.
I enjoyed petting the cart.
That was very
I
fun.
enjoyed
That was
petting
very- that was a
Skippy
good
and not
moment.
using my session inspiration because I believe for the last hour I didn't roll the dice once. So I was just unable.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I know.
Yeah.
Sophia,
I liked our book club.
Book
It
club was
so
cute.
cute.
I also liked the bracelet.
Leo's
moment.
also huge on the book club. Leo wants book club. Leo likes book fun.
Yeah.
Leo also suggested that he had a real book on love to share with Lycan. So I'm interested
Yeah,
to pursue that
the
later.
logistics of love. I forget what the actual book's called. It's like love and how to love. I don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot.
I got that, and I got
About
like
that.
I covered it as like the
It's another like
plants and everything.
It's a-
plant
yeah,
life
volume
too.
book.
But
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
it's my love book, which he's in the background been reading. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I do want to change my favorite moment because those were just kind of goofy moments. I think my favorite moment actually was, Sophia, you using Lycan's rune to completely dishevel all the ghosts.
That was wild.
Okay, because like,
Yeah.
like what a fucking power play. Just to be like,
That
all
was
right,
awesome.
fuck you guys, and like just completely obliterate all of the shit. Like that was
It was
that saved us
yeah.
a shit ton of time.
It did.
I
Yeah, because like
fun.
I wanted to be like the cloud of daggers did nothing. So I was like, okay, guys, think like I wanted you guys to think on your feet a bit to be like, okay, damage is not going to do anything to these guys. Maybe it's something.
I didn't even
else.
realize it didn't do damage.
Yeah,
Hey, what about psychic damage? Would that have done anything?
What about Rory? Actually, I don't know about
I
Rory.
had to quickly look at the
I was
rules.
gonna say,
of,
astral projection's a 6th level spell, is it not?
That feels way too easy. But it could. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I
for
think
astral
that's
projection,
a funny. I
It's
think that would
that
be
or-
funny.
It's 6th or 7th.
That's
I
really
think it's
funny.
like actually like 8th or 9th.
Are you for real?
Because if you think about how hard it is to astral project,
Holy shit.
And they were just
It's a
like,
9th level spell.
It's a 9th level spell,
Yep.
and all 3 of them can cast it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just like they're
These are the strongest NPCs that we have encountered
What the
yet.
fuck?
Holy
Dude.
shit.
Yeah, and they were like, just don't touch our books.
Yeah, good thing they didn't want to fight. Jesus.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, they were just about power word kill.
Jeez.
And be gone.
Begone thought.
Factory reset.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you share your favorite Ari?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
We've been going out of order, and it's like giving me anxiety.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Sorry. Ari, what's your favorite?
Yeah, so beginning of session 17, just the way everyone dealt with and treated Gale having a meltdown, and that matters a lot to me because I'm very passionate about playing a character in a fantasy world who is autistic, and being like a world that is fantastical isn't one without neurodivergent people. That you can that's it's a part of real human real world life, so why shouldn't it be part of our fantasy worlds? And like y'all were just lovely. And it felt right for what that moment was. I kind of held that in for a whole episode, and I was like, this is what's gonna happen. And I'm like, I hope everyone, I don't know how people are gonna react, but like everyone was just like lovely, and I don't know. I just thought that moment was everything I hoped it would be. So
I think it
That
was
was
really
cool.
well done on your part.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say it was my favorite moment.
Oh,
Because like I never saw it coming, and it sideswiped me. Because like I knew like I was focusing on like some other things, but like when that happens, like people like realistically, like people will just be doing their own thing, and like there's just so much emotion built up where Gale just felt, or I can assume that Gale felt in a safe space to just let it out.
yep.
And then I was just like, whoa, okay, cool, this is awesome. Also, how is Elkstor and Riker going to react to this at the same time without being like the same person?
Me being like, time for me
Two
to
comforting
destroy
dad
the
figures,
house.
like-
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm just like, how do I go about this
You
differently? But
picked one.
it was my favorite part.
Oh, hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, just because again, that's like, I don't know, that's not something you see in a D&D storyline very often. But it's like,
It's cool how we all interacted in our own way as well.
yeah, I know, just like just turning out the lights. Anyway, it was just it was cool, and then I got to like give all my information in a way that made sense. And then, I mean, another favorite moment can't not be getting the friendship bracelet from Lycan. I was like crying IRL. Like, it meant so much to them and to me, and it was just, that was a beautiful moment kind of in conjunction with that moment. So, yeah. Yay.
I think it's really interesting overall how our party continues to like figure out how they feel about each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's very cool to see the evolution very slowly, but like
Well, but it's also only been, what, 5 days?
that's what I mean.
Yeah, let's be so
in-game
clear.
time? Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It would be quote unquote slow.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no, I'm not.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or
Oh,
anything, but
goodness,
like
no.
it's just very fascinating how that's all occurred.
Also, you said we had extra rooms, and I was like, because I was gonna be like, Gail, you can have my room. I'll sleep on the couch.
Aw.
Like, I was fully ready to say that, and then you're like, we got extra rooms, and I was like, oh well, there's my moment. I don't know what to say no more.
It's also really interesting. I didn't realize we had rooms, like full blown rooms, and then
yeah,
we kind of made that canon.
Yeah.
And
And no, I'm like, I want
Love
to see
it.
Where do you think that
everyone's
is?
rooms. I want everyone to do a room tour.
yeah,
Ooh.
Like,
I
that's
thought-
a light
I thought
thing.
We don't have rooms.
I thought we were outside.
Yeah, y'all were, but like the idea that because obviously we were staying. At,
yes.
We'll go
Well,
to
yeah,
the
like
night.
Nissa has stayed there, but like for some reason in my head it was just like Annika laid down on the ground and then Nissa would lay on Annika. Like that was my headcanon, and then we made that canon, and I was like, oh, this is actually really, this adds a whole different level to it for me.
Like, we're all kind of housemates.
Yeah.
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 We live in the same place.
And now we are all in that freaking place. And it's so funny.
Yeah.
Good old
Yeah.
that private eye.
I know. I very nice in this moment to go look at some of those, because I think we're all so stressed about the case and everything, and I'm glad we get to take a moment to look at like the
So
the
what would
fun
your all's
things.
rooms
Good
look
golly.
like then?
Oh my god. What's everyone's?
Well, I mean, mine
rooms?
is the stuff outside, little that private eye, trees,
Lycan could do with a
grass.
patio space, like an out, like a,
Yeah.
like if when I do think they're
If you all have
outside.
a little.
Yeah, I don't know if
Leo
Leo
would
has a place
have
where he keeps
everything
his
in a
stuff.
specific place that he would want it to be, so he knew exactly where to find it, and that would go for practicality over fashion. He would want everything to work the way he would want it to work, not to look really cool. So probably like cluttered, not messy, but cluttered. So probably like cluttered and not messy, but like things
Yeah.
are like shoved in places that he knows where they are.
I'm gonna use that as
I
a
think-
phrase from now on.
What?
I think Lycan would assume that she's sharing a room with Leo, and that there would be random flowers interspersed with all the books and things.
No.
What would Brian have?
Yeah. What's Brian's room?
Fish.
It's underwater.
he smells that way.
Ryan hasn't really decorated his room because he doesn't want to put the effort into a place he's not planning on staying. And also, he would
Ow!
That's
He would-
so Brian.
he would always clean up after himself to make it look like he was never there in the first place. But recently, it's been getting a little messy.
Oh.
Oh damn.
He's dropping his gun.
Ooh.
Sig.
Sig room.
I think Sig's room is very simple, very muted in tones and all that jazz. Kind of just like a desk, a bed, and then like a pile of overdue books from the library. All about like different histories, different beings, mostly about demons, devils, and all that jazz.
I feel like he would be the kind of person to have like a tapestry, like a small one, like something like a poster-esque thing on the wall. I don't know why. Just that.
Yeah.
Maybe he did once,
mean-
but maybe not here.
Sig's just not the most material person when it comes
Yeah.
to things. I mean, he walks around with a cloak and pants.
He do not wear clothes very much.
Yeah,
Clothes.
like
He
Yeah,
wears
no,
some
that's fair.
clothes. Let's be clear.
Sig kind of just lives moment to moment. There's no like. He doesn't.
He lives in that Meisner technique.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's here for repetition.
Rip Sanford Meisner, you would have loved Sig Black.
Yeah. I like.
Stupid joke.
I just don't think that Sig finds material things to be that special. Just-
Material girl.
So true.
So
especially with his past. Like, he
Yeah.
grew up in Gelgerdos and then has never been back and probably will never return on his own volition.
Elxidor.
does Elxidor
You were about to
stays
skip,
at-
Nick. I wasn't gonna let you skip.
Yeah. No, Elxidor stays a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I would say he actually. There's a lot of Zillianac memorabilia in his room.
Oh, I love that.
wow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Because he would have like, so this is a nod to a character that I would have where we'll kind of I'll explain a bit, but it was my original character that I had in mind for this campaign. His name was Carter Whitmore, and this is where I originally had him to be a runecaster for this campaign
We
because
got the idea of Whitmore's guide.
yeah. And then once like he wasn't a character, I still introduced him later on as this because he was a bard and he was the heart of Zillianac, like the most famous bard in all there. So since that never came to be, I think I referenced him one time, but I think you would have like a poster to him, something like that.
Oh.
Then maybe like a couple of like Oris, Fire, and maybe priestly things or like religious things, just because that whenever he helped out Raquel Rainsong or High Priest Raquel Rainsong in creating the greenhouse and little farmers market for the Zillianac district, he wanted like a little something to be like for like good health and keeping things green and healthy and whatnot. And then also maybe some Karmos things were like the justice domain, because he got to be a intern for Lucient Moonwhisper, and has kind of learned that the stuff about justice, and maybe there's a few articles that he keeps because he, I will reveal at a later time, helped out with a case in the past that was that affected the Zillionaire district.
Interesting.
He's been in this game for a long time.
Is that in your character backstory?
It is.
stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck I forgot about that. Good to know.
Yeah.
I need to
I've
go
been waiting to bring it
look
up.
through
But
that again.
yeah.
Very fun.
Nissa room?
Pretty pink Barbie dream house.
No. I would say Nissa's very similar to Sig's kind of room in general. Just a lot of blandness, but I will say the thing that is different from that is, I would say, two very key factors. I would say a lot of their walls have been adorned with Dweldana cloth that goes across, that has isn't insanely vibrant but is patterned, and has those curtains of beads, but it's like that but with coins across the walls. And then I would say that Nissa does not keep it out in the open, but has a stored painting, small painting of them and Annika when they were younger.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's very cute.
But it's a very serious manner where it's
Yeah.
Nissa sitting
Portrait.
up prim and proper with Annika in their lap as Annika's pawing upward.
Oh, I love that. Oh, because little on it.
Now, what would Gail's room look like?
Yeah,
now?
so I know I was thinking about this because I just got room. And Gail's never really had a room of their own because the house has dormitories, and so they had their little corner. But I don't imagine, they didn't spend a lot of time in that area. Pretty much spent time in the library a lot of the time, maybe, in the hall, in the grounds. Their sleeping area was really a place to sleep. And so now that they have a room, I don't know if they are going to really know what to do with it. I think it's gonna be very organized, but I think they're gonna really play with what the idea of it is to have a room. I feel get bold enough, they're gonna start painting on the fucking walls. I don't know. I feel they're just what is this freedom? This is fun. This is my space. This is just my space. It's not really, because I don't know. I think it would have the potential to become very decorated in time. They be thumping around up there. Anyway, that's my
Oh my God, they're thumping.
Maybe thumping.
God. Anyway, that's my thought.
Yeah. And I want to. There's another favorite moment that I had that is just fun. And now it's kind of, since it's kind of been the focus for these two episodes. So what do you guys think, Heath? No, he said poo-poo.
The best
Dude, guys,
the best misdirection.
I guess I got to keep it in the episode now.
That is...
I think this guy's a comedian.
You got it, cuz.
No, I just heard your Discord notification go off again, and I was like, this could be funny.
Yep. Anyway, but
How old are you, Heath?
We've resorted to poo-poo humor.
It was on point. I can't even...
No, I don't know if it was.
it was good.
This
timing.
guy is this guy's
true.
he's got comedy in his genes. I don't think anything's gonna be funnier.
Oh, God.
Before another one of you decides to. All right. So, what has been really interesting for the focus for these two episodes is Toby. How
Yes.
I'll let Ari answer first, but how does everyone feel about the information of where this investigation is going and how Toby kind of became this big part all of a sudden.
I know. I honestly, because I know a lot of things, I want to know what y'all think because this is my NPC. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I like know all my things. Another moment I really liked was like getting kind of bold with her and being like, "Oh, Mirren 2.0," and then Sophia being like, "Who's Mirren? You will find out in time, maybe, hopefully." But I want to know what y'all think of her at this situation because I know
I think
some things.
Lycan is you only said friend, so that's I think what Lycan is assuming right now, which is
Talked around the idea of friend, but
yeah, but like when Lycan's like, "I'm be your friend," you're like, "Well, yeah, I have one other friend." I'm like, who is
I said
that?
I had a friend once.
I had a friend.
I lost something
Essentially what I
once.
said. But yeah, I lost something. That's
I'm sure as time goes on, if for some reason, if Toby ends up living and everything, Lycan will pick up on the tension and be like, "Okay, yeah. Romance novel time."
Yeah. Well, I really loved dropping Toby in next to Charles. That was a fun dig.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was like,
After I had my
whoa.
like fucking
He's
love
so-
confession, I'm like, that was really mean of you, Nick. Jeez.
That was
I was getting some
I'm-
flashbacks.
I'm with Charles. It was the pause.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was the pause. that
and the
really
grabbing of the
touch
arm.
touch the arm, and I was
Grabbing
like,
of the arm.
Like,
Yeah.
squeeze me. That's a little fast.
Like that's just like
like the eyebrow
And her
got
tone
raised
did shift
so
when
hard.
she talked with me. But I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Fascinating. I think I'll be honest in terms of like I've told everyone over here like I was like frustrated.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I'm frustrated at anything exterior. I think I'm just frustrated internally at the fact that
it feels like it should be obvious.
oh my god, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Nick, are
it's
you
just
sure?
So aggravating to
Yeah.
go up in the tower and then be like, he's not doing shit. Like we see all of this stuff.
He's just like a wall. We're talking to a wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you give me
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing.
I was gonna say, Nick, are you sure you got this puzzle from the kindergarten level of puzzles?
Okay.
You know
Look.
we're not.
Again, very, 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 very small details that I've sprinkled around here. The part where, like, I'll go into it, where I kind of kickstart Toby to be like, Toby's in danger. That was whole thing because in the very beginning of, like, these couple episodes, and whenever Gail got kicked out of the church, Toby expressed this need for, like, hey, I want to get you connected to back to Karma.
I need you to. Well, it clicked for me for the first time. And you're like, does Toby have some sort of vendetta against Iago? And I'm like, not really. And I went, never fucking mind. Actually, no, absolutely, she does.
Exactly. So that was because, like, either like with everything that we've learning, especially about the Book of Fiermore, was like the one thing that I wanted you guys to get on, especially with the dwarves.
Yeah,
I'm glad that we
that's
finally did. As soon as that key
God, I needed
came into
that so
place,
bad.
everything else makes
Honestly,
sense.
that might be actually my favorite moment when we just pulled up, dropped the books off, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
That was good, actually.
Broke
yeah.
all the doors. Like they were like, thanks."
Yeah.
Short circuiting.
Yeah.
And we're like, we can't tell you where we got them, but here they are.
Right.
We're like,
Yeah.
we came here to look for these.
So that was like the big thing where it's like, okay, well, if Toby is researching this thing to do XYZ, we don't know yet because obviously, like, we need to start asking Toby this and whatnot. But like, there's something that Iago could do against Toby. There's something that Dragorum could do against Toby. So that would be like, okay, here's maybe the next victim, and yeah, we made it in time, almost.
I'm gonna kill you, Nicholas Bailey. I'm gonna kill you
In Minecraft.
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Dude, I might accidentally kill everyone off. Well, who knows? It's been a while since we've been in a fight, and who knows?
It's been a minute.
But
They-
it's
they had a
okay.
fight.
It's a monster.
you.
We can go all out.
This is
we can
true.
play.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
Let me stab.
ready.
Oh,
and then,
trust
and then
me, all hell's gonna
stab,
bring loose once I make sure my
and
friend
then- and then
isn't
stab.
dying.
It's only
And then I
one
think I'll
South Park.
stab.
But sneaky.
Oh, you know what? You know what we should do? This would be fun for the Arcane Recovery. Who we should start making bets? Who do we think is going to go down in this fight?
That's
Like,
a bad thing.
Who do we?
Like, not die, but like, who's going to go to 0 hit points?
Yeah,
first?
hopefully
Like-
no one will.
No one.
No one.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
I feel like I might.
All right. Well, now it's a TPK. Thanks,
Oh,
Haven.
God.
I feel like
That's not wood.
I can always resurrect my. Okay.
Lycan's been doing a lot of things, and so she's low on tier slots. So I could imagine maybe
You know what?
would.
I am already down a hit point. I'm concerned here.
Yeah, Sig is.
I went from
I don't got a lot of
88 to
AC, so I might
87.
drop.
I'm like
concerned.
a little. I mean, this is like a player versus character thing. I'm probably in danger because there's no way Gail's
Gail's
holding back
gonna
on
emotionally
this
be
one.
Yeah.
invested. Yeah.
I think
Like
Brian's
they're
gonna.
not gonna super care for their own safety in this situation.
I think Brian's gonna miss every attack and get hit by everything.
Well, now you just will that.
Well, no, but reverse psychology.
Oh.
Now that he said it's
I was
gonna
just
happen,
basing
it's
it
not gonna happen.
first.
I was
Manifestation.
basing it on the previous encounter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
We're on the
I'm
same
gonna be a little more unwieldy with how I utilize Sig in this fight, but I think I'll be all right. I've just
Yeah, you're the tank.
I have a lot of hit
I was gonna
points.
say, yeah, tank is a fucking understatement, dude. You have like
Guys, I think we
95
should put our
HP, it's
bets
fucking
on
ridiculous.
Elxidor. I think.
Elxidor's dead.
Yeah, he might go down.
Hey, I know who's going down. That fucking monster. I spilled all my dice all over the
Ah,
table.
shit.
Well, what'd you roll?
Spilled your dice all over
Just
the
like his elf.
linoleum.
72 hit points.
All right, well, folks, do we think we've recovered?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
No,
Let's get some
punching
sleep.
noises.
It's okay
Yeah.
because we'll just jump back in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay!
Let's all take a long rest.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, do we? Oh, thank God.
I meant in real life.
Oh,
Either way, I didn't
Shots.
do much.
Actually, I'm only taking a short rest.
I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
I gotta take a nap, like a really long 8-hour nap.
Just a little cat nap.
This motherfucker's a monk.
I'll take 2 hours. Wakes up 8 hours later. Shit! I actually slept.
God damn it! No, my Marvel Rivals time. No.
Carved out
Fucking
6
damn.
hours.
I fell asleep in jeans the other night. I don't know how tired I was. I woke up in
That's a-
jeans and my phone was like in the middle of my back, and I don't know how I got there.
What the
The
heck?
thing is,
I-
men's jeans are way harsher than women's jeans because women's jeans like stretch more.
Yeah.
It was ripped
They
jeans
don't have
too.
pockets.
I have loose jeans, and I do sometimes, if I'm wearing them out throughout the day, they will be on me when I go to bed.
I've napped in jeans.
And you
before.
get hot though. How do you manage that if you're?
No, Jake doesn't wear jeans. This is a falsehood. Do not believe him.
My
This is not Jake.
my room.
It's the fucking.
The AC
it called?
in my room is
The
set
adapter.
to 65 at all times.
We probably should finish this arcane recovery.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit! Hey, we're talking about jeans.
No, just like fade this out
wait.
slowly.
You're still here?
What are you doing?
Dude, the
here?
show's over. Go home.
Yeah.
The movie's over.
It's time.
Okay.
You
That's
guys
why
waiting
we
for the
have
post
ambiance,
credit
Mike.
scene or something?
Yeah. All right, everyone.
Adam,
Yeah.
you did that, and I saw your red light blink the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, I
that's-
was-
That's gonna be interesting.
Just,
Anyway.
just fully cut that out because that
Yeah.
is going to be nothing. That's
you're
literally
gonna
just
have
going
to
to
do
be
a little bit of editing
wah.
on this one.
It'll be.
I will.
This one.
Editing? Why would you need to do editing on this one? That's great.
This one's a bit.
Your
much.
mic is also blinking like crazy.
Nick's
Let's go to
let
bed,
me
guys.
go to
Let's go
bed.
to bed. You're keeping
We're
yourselves
giving
here.
you the out.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
All right, guys. What was everyone's least favorite moment?
Get tired, come back
All
home.
right, everyone. No.
Okay. Actually,
Let me actually do this. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm, stay safe, stay dry, stay hydrated because caffeine is a great source of energy. Until next time, everyone. Be careful adventuring because if you're tired, come back home.
Woo! Oh, sweet home.
Yeah, come back home.